whisper secrets dark and brave, eyes that pierce into the night. Monsters come, we must fight. Candles flicker, casting dread. Ghostly wails fill my head, chasing demons lost in time. Sanity a steep climb. Off with his head, she screamed. Blood moon's eerie gleam. Battle cries through the dark, leaving fear's deep mark. Echoes of sins long past, fighting shadows deep and vast. Blood-stained blade in hand, stand your ground, make a stand. Cursed whispers fill the air, spirits cry, beware, beware. Through the fog and through the flame, monsters here know my name. Off with his head, she screamed. Blood moon's eerie gleam. Battle cries through the dark, leaving fear's deep mark. Off with his head, she screamed. Blood moon's eerie gleam. Battle cries through the dark, leaving fear's deep mark. Echoes of sins long past, fighting shadows deep and vast. Bloodstained blade in hand, stand your ground, make a stand. Cursed whispers fill the air, spirits cry, beware, beware. Through the fog and through the flame, monsters here know my name. Silent screams, hearts break, nightmares come wide awake. Warriors of woe take flight, darkened souls embrace the fight. Shadows crawl from the grave, whisper secrets dark and brave, eyes that pierce into the night. Monsters come, we must fight. Candles flicker, casting dread. Spirits cry, beware, beware.
And twisted wire, darkness feeds on fear's desire. Shadows creep, the flames grow higher. Moonlit graves and evil schemes, fighting phantoms, haunting dreams. Echoes of forgotten screams, horror not as it seems. Battle cries in black and void, demons that I once enjoyed, now a strength they can't avoid. Living past, I'm forced to destroy. I suppose the blood they crave, spirits risen from the grave, clawing beasts, the souls they save. I'll be fighting till I cave. Monsters hiding in my fears, bloody masks and deadly leers, fending off the painful jeers. Victory drowning in my tears. Battle cries in black and void, demons that I once enjoyed, now a strength they can't avoid. Living past, I'm forced to destroy. graves and evil schemes, fighting phantoms, haunting dreams, echoes of forgotten screams, horror not as it all seems. Battle cries in black and void, demons that I once enjoyed, now my strength they can't avoid. Living past, I'm forced to destroy, to destroy, to destroy, to destroy, to destroy, to destroy.
Alright, evening everybody. Welcome to another episode of Bitey's Breaks. Again, we're going to be continuing on our Dragon Quest VII playthrough. We are currently about to do a triple boss threat. Probably going to lose this one, not going to lie. But that is okay. Let's see what we can do. Oh. Well, crap, there's not going to be music because I forgot to turn the sound back on. So, enjoy this quiet destruction for just a few minutes. Sick 'em. All right. You should be dead. Cool. Hey, Mind, welcome to the stream. It really is. Let's swap you to get some of my MP back. Oh, I forgot he had a boomerang equipped. No, I'm going to save that. I will need that for the next fight. How you doing tonight? Yes, that is Ruff. He is a wolf boy who was turned into a human through a curse. And now he's stuck in that form. Alright, there we go. That is battle 1 down. Battle 2. Nah, Kiefer's more of a lovable idiot than he is. Ah, I get it. Tin Pot Dictator. No, this guy's standing upright and vaguely coherent. He can't be 47. He does do the targeting action like 47 does. Fair point. So specifically, I'm not really worried about the automatons. They don't hit that hard. And he just resummons them anyway, so... True. Mostly my goal is to try and preserve my mana as much as possible for the third and final fight. They don't hit that hard, I say, as he does 50 points of damage. Yep, there's the second backup. That sounds really good. Yeah, fuck it. Really? God damn. Bland Philly Mac. That sucks. Oh, of course you do. Alright, I did warn you guys that I was probably going to die this first time. That's okay. Huh. It's still surprising to me that the Philly Mac was bland. Those aren't words I normally associate with one another. Alright, and now we have to move with a quickness because at the start of the battle, Ruff and Maribel are going to be healed, or revived, but they're going to be at 1 HP. How did it end up like this? How did it end up like this? Hmm. I want one. That's the fuck they do. Just throw some hamburger in it? Hmm. Oh shit. Okay. Damn. All right. Hmm. Fuck you, Kiefer. You're hallucinating. In hindsight, I should have used men's sauna on him. Where did you end up getting this from? There you go. That's a good idea. Ah, shit. Here we go. Start buffing. Bam. Miss. No, it hits. Cool. No, I'm not worried about. We need to start piling the damage on. He only has a couple hundred HP at this level, but still. There we go. As soon as it's Bitey's turn again, I want to do Umfali on Kiefer, because that will maintain his attack bonus. And there we go. He still loses the crit, but increased damage is increased damage. All right. Now we're just going to start attacking. Shrewd operator. Make sure he has plenty of MP. And now I'm going to have Bitey's begin to heal. Let's go ahead and do Born to be Wild. Ow. Ah, shit. Thank you for following. Whoever number 120 is, I greatly appreciate it. I forgot that I had volume on that, and you just scared the hell out of me. Thank you. Ah, of course. God damn it. Right. That's... God damn it. Stupid bots. Stupid heart attack. Alright, and I got a blue fragment. Capital stuff. Capital. Quite. All right. All right, let me know how that is volume-wise. Was there? No, there wasn't. Yeah, we're absolutely going to save this real quick. Do. Alright, and now I believe... I was hoping I could get around him. Underpants dance. Sick 'em. There we go. Alright. Ruff has mastered the Wolf Boy vocation. Oh. So normally I would recommend giving... Oh shit, I've already got better, okay. Well, never mind what I was about to say. Alright, cool. So, the Call of the Wild is basically Ruff's version of a Warrior's Multi-Slash. It's a 4-hit combo, but it's completely random. If there's only one enemy on screen, all 4 will hit him. Alright. God damn it, Maribel. Because I'm always the first to die. Alright. Which t-shirt were you wearing? Ah, fuck it. That's right. Very nice. I got one for Christmas. It has the Exorcist, like the iconic Exorcist scene, right? Only it's Buffy the Vampire Slayer and it just says the Slayer. I like that one. Mad got it for me for Christmas. And then my kid for my birthday last year, it's a T-Rex, only he's holding two of those little grip extenders with the T-Rex head on the end. And it says, "Now I am unstoppable." I love that shirt. It's a great shirt. I just want to go to the town. Yeah, fuck it. They wouldn't be so bad if not for that stupid wind-up crit hit. Alright. I'm sorry he's not feeling well. Hopefully it passes quick. Alright, congratulations to our child soldiers. Autonomous is kind of a dick. Ah. Yeah, I know what that's like. Did I loot his room? Probably. Yep. Oh, damn. I was hopeful. Yeah. I feel that. Oh, damn. I was hoping I could sneak around him. I mean, happiness is important, right? Yes. No, we're... Maybe. Nope, not worth it. Thwap. There goes Maribel. Dodging and banging. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being a basic bitch. Not fully. That'll do it. Hmm. Alright, guess he's not here. Ah. Get him into tabletop RPGs. He won't be quite so boring then. Ah, never mind. Yeah. You gotta be careful angling for those. Alright, southwest it is. So I was doing some research yesterday, and I found something that saddens me on Dragon Quest VII, the remaster that I'm playing. So this was Regenstein, and this was the one where an episode or two ago the gray rain fell and everybody turned to stone, and it lasted too long. You couldn't save them. In the original, when you disembark here in the modern times, this leads to an empty field. And in that empty field is an old man named Sim. And Sim, S-I-M, has a dream. He's heard of this former town of Regenstein that was destroyed, and he wants to build in its place a village, nay, a town, nay, Sim wants to build a city. So you help him. And you can go recruit NPCs to join this town, and depending on which NPCs you recruit, what types they are, etc., it'll change how the town ends up. There's an old series of games called Sim City, and that's what the name was a pun off of. The Dragon Quest series has always had a lot of bad puns. Yes. Well, remember, at the very beginning of the game, the anteaters with the long tongues and the melee attacks were Tung Fu fighters. We haven't reached it yet, and I'm going to be talking about both this game and Dragon Quest IX. So, in both of these, All Trades Abbey is where you unlock the job system. Cool. The leader of All Trades Abbey in this game is the priestess Jacqueline in the past and Jackie in the present. In Dragon Quest IX, the head priest's name is Jack. Jack of all trades. And in 9, he becomes corrupted and turns into a monster. And his monster version is called Master of None. I love stupid jokes. Don't flick the switch. All right. That's right. Your boos mean nothing to me. I've seen what makes you cheer. So, as another example of bad puns, we're currently in the robot area. We're a castle ruled by King Faraday was attacked by robotic monsters. Faraday is in a Faraday cage, an enclosure designed to protect the interior against EMPs. Oh, this part's sad. He was, and he was dancing. I don't think so. One of the brothers was autonomous, and the other was good winding. But no Lovelace or Turing that I remember. Actually, real quick before I continue. Nope, nothing up there. Let's run down here real quick. Nope. Okay, now we can get the hell out of here. We're going to go to the west, where we remember the antisocial brother lived. I am not going in the house for a second. I am not ready for that sadness. And there is Ellie. So Autonomous is dead. It's been who knows how many centuries, and she's just been going back and forth reheating soup to try and make him feel better. That's a polite way of saying jailed. Yeah. Also, the guy who just helped us, Ambrose, I'm pretty sure he's named after John Ambrose, who invented the radio tube radio. Yeah, so in this version, I don't think they go in depth. Um, Autonomous was in love with a woman named Ellie, and she died. And that was his whole reason for. Like, nobody could help her. Nothing we could fucking do. That's why he was like, that's why why I want to build mechanical people, because no matter what happens, they'll live forever. They won't leave, they won't blah, blah, blah. And then in the end, he died and left her, and now she's slowly breaking herself. All right, I'm going to take a water break for just a minute. I will be right back. Uh, yeah, the one thing that can stop the Batman. FBI tax audit. Oh, that's right. I gotta go this way. And thank you. Yeah, what the hell, I'm bored. Yeah. Pistoltron. Uh-oh. Two tax audits? Hey. I don't know, Batman survived some gnarly explosions for being just a dude. Your dad's in jail, kid. Alright. Break all the stuff. Watch out for the Roombas. Ah, that actually... Just a heads up when you're playing. As you get new items... Fishnet stockings increase your defense by +10. That is not all they do. Make sure to examine. Charm doesn't matter much to at this stage of the game. But once you unlock the class system, and specifically once you unlock Ash, Charm becomes a fairly important stat. Alright, she said by the waterway. There we go. Yeah, let's go, kid. How quick do you think fixing her up is gonna be, kid? You slot it in, just in case she explodes. Must consume soup. Right. No, I don't think it will. And then she goes crazy and explodes. Did Autonomous ever move on? That's right. Bathe in soup, make you feel better. Starting now. You're all going in the soup. Goodbye. Another fragment. Actually, what am I doing? Can I get over here? Yes, I can. I don't think this does anything yet. Pet the cat. Another mini medal. Ah, shit. Hey, Mad, welcome to the stream. Happy Friday the 13th Eve. Good to see ya. No nap time. That's how you can tell the character has nothing to do with me. It's always nap time. There we go. Oh, you're good. I appreciate you hanging out regardless. Unfortunately, I forgot that this area had so much talking. I didn't get quite as much done as I wanted to. But that is okay. So before we go back to the shrine, we are going to make a quick pit stop in Eastern Castle so that I can turn in some of these mini medals. I'm one shy. Really? Nice. I gotta be honest, I didn't even know they were doing a Diablo 2 Resurrected. I haven't followed Blizzard in a while. I just haven't been impressed by him lately. I am missing a tablet somewhere. I missed one while I was over there. Okay. Eh. You'll find your real ladder one day. Nope, I already broke all those. No, I must have missed it here. Nope, there it is. No, it's a heart of glass. What the hell? Oh hell, there's a door right over there. Yep, right there. I am observant. And there's the fragment. Common misconception. I'm a bitey blondie. Fun. So it's another pet class? How does it differentiate from, say, Necromancer? Oh, shit. So, metal slimes for the uninitiated. Metal slimes do shit for damage. They, especially the baseline metal slimes, they only have like 3 hit points. However, they give an assload of XP, but they flee after like 2 turns. Or 1 turn. Aw, I'm gonna kill him. Yeah, they basically have max defense, high evasion, blah, blah, blah. 2. Ah, running. Yep. Alright, interesting. Nope, not till we get to town. Ah, shit. Run away. Oh, shit. Okay. Nice. Yeah. Almost 2,000 XP for 1 kill. Alright, and here are the roamers, the legally distinct Romani. Oh, there is a breakable in there. Nothing there. Nice. Oh, wrong tent. See, I like quality of life changes like that. It's small things, simple things, but they matter. Right. Okay. They don't have time for your bullshit. Oh, really? That's sad.
Girls indeed. You should have seen the way he was looking at Lorelai just now. Still, it's none of my business. I'm not going to let Kiva stop me enjoying myself. I want to try whatever that stuff is everyone's drinking.
Ah, you lush.
Me too, me too. I love trying new drinks. Smells amazing. I've been sniffing it this whole time and thinking,
She's betrothed, dude. If I get drunk enough, I'll forget she's engaged and I'll talk to her. And here I am enabling. God damn it. Are you the damsel in distress, Kiefer? Alright. And it is already 10:14. Damn. How do you know the ceremony was amazing? We didn't actually see it. Not enabling, but a secret third thing. Contributing. By the way, my name's Kiefer. Nice to meet you.
You do not need to apologize. It is not easy to say such things to someone's face. You clearly have courage. Thank you for thinking about me. It is very kind of you to show such concern for a stranger. As you may be aware, we roamers have a very important duty. We must free the Almighty from the seal under which he was placed long ago. What is more, it is I who must carry out this deed.
Oh.
That is the purpose of my life. The mark I bear is proof of this.
Sounds like you're pretty special then.
You need more spirit of the dance there, Kiefer.
Something that only you can do. I'd say that makes you pretty amazing, Lala.
Right. Hey, Saucy, thank you for the raid. How you doing?
No roamer would ever compliment me the way that you do.
I need to change the times that I stream because I always get raiders 13 minutes before I log for the evening. But that aside, thank you. I do appreciate it. I'm doing good. I'm doing great. Looking forward to Saturday. By the way, for those that don't know, Super Destructo 2. Ah, stupid mouse. Okay. Super Destructo 2 runs a D&D 5e campaign that I and Saucy Sorceress are participating in. We will be playing this Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Absolutely stop by if you want to see some shenanigans. That's right, come get some D&D. It's double D. I think there's a word for that. 2 Ds at once? I don't think Twitch wants me to say more. I'm going to get demonetized. That's right. That's not love in the air. That's napalm and war crimes. Ah, every bit is warming of the soul. Shenanigans. Oh shit, Super was a raider too, yes. Super is here. They are the one running it. To give an example of some of the shenanigans, we are playing Tales from the Yawning Portal. Partway through the initial dungeon, we found a basically a metal keg that had a steam mephit in it. So we killed the steam mephit and moved on. And then we found a fountain that gave out potions of fire breathing. Well, I went back and fixed up the keg and just filled it. So yeah, usually the thing you don't want to hear right after Valentine's Day is it burns, but this time it's fun. Dungeons and Destructos. Yes. I am an enabler of chaos. I am not a model anything. But thank you. You are also fucking amazing. Saucy is playing Amra, who is our... How tall is Amra? Like 7 feet? I know she's like 5 of Frad. She is our wild mage barbarian. She is a purple amethyst dragonborn. And Frad is completely convinced, because Frad is a kobold, he is 100% convinced she's just a tall kobold that gave up her tail in order to get height. Inappropriate picture book? I'm in. And I can make some okay characters, but I can't make Stabby Goo Girl. That's definitely a cut above, no pun intended, many of my characters. I just tend to do shit with the mentality of what would be funny and make Super cry. Yes. That's correct, Mind. Fred that I'm running in Super's online campaign, again, this Saturday at 10 p. or 11 a.m. Hell yeah. That's the best way for Insanity to perform. One day I'm gonna get you into Vampire the Masquerade, and I'm gonna show you the wonders of the best clan in the world, the Malkavians. You're gonna fucking love it. Underpants dance. Yes. The visual novels are decent. They're not bad at all. I still need to play Bloodlines 2. The original Bloodlines is great. Redemption is good too. The biggest thing that a lot of people have problems with is that, or not problems, struggles with, is that D&D, Pathfinder, and the like came from that wargaming background, so they're very heavy on wargaming, right? Combat and dungeon runs and encounters. It's not at all uncommon to play a Vampire the Masquerade game where you go 2-3 sessions without a fight. Now, you can also play a Vampire the Masquerade campaign where you're in a fight every 5 minutes, and both of those are correct. Neither are wrong. But Vampire the Masquerade is much heavier on narration and storytelling than it is anything else. Yes, for those of you listening that don't know, fish milk is basically the Vampire the Masquerade equivalent of D&D's Chaotic Stupid. A fish milk is that type of player that... My character is crazy, therefore, while we're at where we're at, whatever, right, where we have to maintain a low profile, I'm going to get bored and just set the house on fire. I'm bored. It's what my character would do. That's a fish milk. Yeah. That's Malkavian. If you remember Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Drusilla, the one who could see glimpses of the future, glimpses of shit beyond the veil, but was utterly insane, that's like the archetypical Malkavian. Oh, God. Yeah, exactly, Mad. Fucking exactly. To give an example, one of my first, or not one of, shit, the first character I ever made was a Malkavian. He was Professor Robert McMillan. He was a psychology professor. And so first of all, before I tell this story, I want you to keep in mind, when I made this character, I was a 13-year-old edgelord. That's very important for this story. I've kind of gotten better. Ish. Never-ending story. It's called ADHD. Oh, shit. But no, joking aside, Bob, he was having an affair with one of his grad students, and he was killed by another vampire and then embraced. And this grad student that he was having an affair with was also killed. And the vampire that killed him and embraced him, his sire, was also a Malkavian, obviously. You're of the same clan that your sire is. For whatever reason, he left an orange road cone on the grad student's body. And then left. Fucked off. So when Bob became, when he woke up, when he revived, he genuinely thought Teresa, the grad student, he genuinely thought her soul was in the road cone. So he carried it around everywhere. He would talk to it, listen, and then answer as if he was having a real conversation with a person. If they had to go to a vampire ball or something, he would make sure the road cone was dressed up in a really nice evening gown, very tasteful. His main goal for the longest time was to try and find a Tremere, the blood mage vampires, to teach Teresa blood magic. He didn't want to know that shit. He didn't hold with magic. But the road cone really wanted to know blood magic. Nice. Necromancers are always fun. Halfling rogue named Jaden. Very nice. There we go. The last time I played a necromancer, I did one to mess with a friend of mine. I played a lawful good necromancer. Their entire thing was, you're a paladin. When someone is killed, you deliver your justice for their souls. I let them enact their own justice. And that was the moral debates I would have with the paladin. It was such a fun character. Now I kind of want to play her again. Fun. My blood magic is that I was possessed. Okay, I'm just gonna kill this fucking thing. I'm not gonna worry about healing my poison. Alright. We are going to stay on just a little bit later than normal. Normally I end at 10:30. Bitey's venomous, not poisonous. I don't believe I can actually save until after I complete this little section. So I'm going to go do that shit real quick. And then we will end for the night. Probably going to be streaming for another 10, maybe 15 minutes. My problem is there's a couple different campaigns that I want to run and stream. Like I would love to do a vampire game. I would love to do a Chronicles of Darkness multi-splat game. For those not familiar with the term, alright, history time. Vampire the Masquerade was made by White Wolf. They did what they called the World of Darkness, which was theoretically all of their games could be combined into one. So, Mage the Apocalypse, Vampire the Masquerade, Changeling the Dreaming, etc. Theoretically, Saucy, you could be playing a vampire, and Mind, you could be playing a changeling, and Mad, you could be playing a mage from Mage the Ascension, so on and so forth. Now, did it work that way? Yes and no. But their second edition, their third edition, was... how do I say this simply? Basically, Vampire the Masquerade, the World of Darkness, back in the day, it was rather unique by having an overarching meta plot. Like, when new books came out, shit would change in the story. So, taking all that fucking mana. The game ended. Like, the last series of books were all the apocalypse. Here is how the world ends. And then they did what was originally called the New World of Darkness, later Chronicles of Darkness, and that was Vampire the Requiem and Werewolf the Forsaken, Changeling the Lost, etc. Multi-splat would be each one playing a different book, all in the same campaign. Yes. Normally all the factions do hate one another. So that's something that very much requires a session 0. All of the storyteller games, I would, whether it's Vampire the Masquerade, Werewolf, Mage, Wraith, whatever, I would argue you cannot run one without doing a session 0 first. I like doing session zeros regardless of the system I'm playing. A storyteller game, I will absolutely insist on one.
I'm sorry. I seem to have twisted my ankle.
It's okay, I'll carry you.
All right. Thank you.
Don't do it, Kiefer. Yeah. There's a couple different characters I would like to play again.
We are to continue our travels until we do so. Well, a long time ago, at the start
Frank was always a fun one, but I can't play another wrestling inspired character. Not yet.
My dearest wish is for us to complete our journey, to fulfill our duty that we roamers may live freely in the future.
Yes, Orin was 17 R's in the name.
That is why I dance. For my clan, just to
So Orin was a Giovanni I played. Giovanni are necromancer mafia vampires. Such a great character. um yes. He was a doctor that ran a plasma donation center. And he absolutely hated other Giovanni. He was part of the family against his will. You know, you can't help who you're related to. He had necromancy, but he would not use it on the unwilling and not use it on humans if he could help it. We had another player who had the Pied Piper flaw, where they were constantly followed around by very specific animals, specific types. So, not just animals, but always northwestern barn owls or calico cats or, you know, shit like that. Well, a bunch of them died. And I was like, whatever, free cannon fodder. So I ended up raising like 3 or 4 owls, and the way I had built my character, I basically had kamikaze death owls. And it should not have worked as well as it did. Yes, those owls were so fucking stupid. It was great. In Vampire the Masquerade, there are 3 damage types. Bashing, which is just your normal, like, fists and clubs and shit you can heal from very easily. And you have lethal, which is your firearms, your katanas, your swords, right? Like, harder to heal from, more lethal, hence the name. Aggravated damage is the third and final damage type, and it's supposed to be rare, but it's extremely hard to heal from. And it's usually either magic-based, or it's something that your character type is weak to, like if a werewolf gets hit by silver, it's going to take ag damage. If a vampire gets hit by fire or steps into the sunlight, they're going to take ag damage, etc. Yes. Fucking Maltese Falcon. We also killed the Fey-enhanced crocodile, the Fawk, and then I raised that as my pet. That was fun. That was great. Yeah. Damn it, now I want to play Vampire again.
Oh, shut up, you insufferable big head. Just remember you've got a job to do.
It seems you young gadgles are close indeed.
Ah, the were-shark. It's okay, I sicked the crocodile on it. Or no, was that... What did I sick the croc on? I don't remember if it was the were-shark or if it was one of his allies.
Without you and your Torban, how do you expect us to ward off monsters? Or do you not care for your clansfolk?
God damn. One of the things I always wanted to do, there was an ability, and I'd have to look up again how you got it, but there were two abilities you could do at the same time, and one of them turned you into the visual avatar of death. Now, the important part is that while it stated, yes, this typically appears as a Grim Reaper, you know, the cloak, the scythe, the skeletal face, the whole nine, it's personalized. So whatever you would recognize as an avatar of death, that's what you can turn into. Which I thought was cool. And then there's another one where you look like a divine emissary. And very specifically, everyone around you knows your divine nature. Oh, fuck, okay. The cave up ahead must have a save spot. So, I wanted to make a character who was a big fan of 80s movies and 80s shows and appeared to be Skeletor as the avatar of death. And then I wanted to go to a Baptist convention. Or an atheist convention. It'd be funny either way. And just appear as this obvious divine emissary of Skeletor. And everybody who witnessed me would know that I was in fact a divine being. Because it's not enough to just do shenanigans. I have to fuck with people when I do shenanigans. Alright, there it is. So, we're going to save it. Alright, so thank you, Raiders. Thank you, everyone who hung out with me tonight. I greatly appreciate it. My next stream, I will be, like I said, on Super Destructo's stream this Saturday, the 14th at 11 a.m. Come see Flamethrowers and Shenanigans. Otherwise, our next stream will be on Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Also, stay tuned. I will be announcing some Shattered World playthroughs coming up soon. Otherwise, everybody take care.